Guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. Vegeta was very nervous because of the premonition that the Oracle had given him. It's impossible that it's Kakarot. It must have been thousands of years ago. He must have died. Vegeta-sama, are you worried? You shouldn't worry. Mr. Goku has been gone for hundreds of years, so he must be dead by now. Vegeta would say to himself, Whis doesn't know anything about what happened. We'd better go to the planet where he left Kakarot. Vegeta-sama, everything in order? That's right, Whis. You don't have to worry. I inform you that tomorrow, I'm going out to the outskirts of the universe, so don't worry about me. Don't you want me to go with you, Vegeta-sama? Vegeta at that moment would put a cold look on his face, knowing that the guardian angel should always be next to his destroyer god. I changed my mind. I'm going to go back to training like before. I find that very strange of you, Vegeta-sama, but of course, we will do it. Vegeta would start training with Whis again, like in the old days. That's right, Vegeta wanted to increase his power much more, knowing that Kakarot seemed to be alive. Meanwhile, in the dimension of the Saiyan god Yamoshi, Goku had already been able to control all that bestial power. That's right, Goku was able to master 100% of his transformation from Super Saiyan Phase 4. Master, at last, I have controlled all my power. Now I'm able to finish with Vegeta's insect, and even with any god, angel, even with the king of everything. You're right, but you must not be confident. Because in every corner of the universe, there will always be beings that break the laws of power. It's okay, Master. I'll never forget it. Goku and Yamoshi began to exchange blows throughout that dimension. That's right, the power of Goku and Yamoshi seemed to be equal. However, after a few moments, Yamoshi began to release his true power. That's right, Yamoshi had recognized Goku as a worthy warrior. Yamoshi would continue to increase his power in a surprising way, leaving Goku a little surprised, as the power of Yamoshi exceeded all the barriers of his power. So this is the true power of my master. In that case, I won't leave anything unguarded. Goku in the same way would begin to increase his power to the maximum. In that moment, Yamoshi would pass to the Ultra Instinct maximum power. While in all that place, the silhouette of a gigantic Ozaru roaring could be observed. That's right, Goku in the same way was taking his body to the limit. Goku's power is incredible. After millions of years, I'll have a battle that'll be worth it. How fun is this? Goku and Yamoshi began to fly at speeds extremely impressive, even for a king of everything. That's right, the power of both was so much that a normal god would be annihilated with the simple torsion of his fist. Both subjects would continue exchanging blows. In a moment, Yamoshi would grab Goku by his leg and begin to crash him through everything that was in front of him. That's right, Yamoshi had taken Goku like a punching bag. Goku in that instant, with a great twist, was able to give him a big kick, starting to give him a beating. After a few moments, Yamoshi would give a loud laugh. Ha ha ha! Your power's incredible, but you're not at the level of a legendary Saiyan god. Am I using all my power? Yamoshi, a little surprised and furious, would throw himself against Goku. However, Goku's words seemed to be true, since Goku would start dodging each one of his punches. Yamoshi would take some distance. I'll almost use everything I have. I'll access my legendary state. Yamoshi at that moment would begin to access the legendary Super Saiyan, which was the only transformation which allowed him to support all his bestial power. Yamoshi, without meditating, words would be launched against Goku, which to his surprise would continue dodging all his blows. However, Yamoshi, in an oversight of Goku, was able to connect a furtive blow which would make him crash into a planet. To increase your muscles so much, your punches are not as strong as I expected. Goku, at the speed of the dragon, would charge a powerful blow which would form the face of a dragon, being able to leave Yamoshi out of combat. Meanwhile, in Universe 7, Frieza was on the march to the outskirts of Universe 12. But not being a god, it would take him quite some time to arrive.
Damn it! I never thought the day would come when the Emperor of Evil would be the dog of a Super Saiyan. I cannot allow it.
Frieza was furious, since he had to go to the outskirts of Universe 12, but if he refused, Vegeta could finish with Frieza quickly. After a few weeks, Frieza would arrive at the location which Vegeta had given him, But at the moment of arriving, he had realized that there was no one on that entire planet. Frieza at that moment would communicate telepathically with Vegeta.
Vegeta-sama, on this planet there's no Goku's worm. Apparently it was released a few years ago.
Huh? This can't be happening. So Kakarot really has been able to get out of that place. I won't be staying with my arms crossed. I'll increase my power to the maximum.
Vegeta-sama, for some time now I can see that he's not the same. Is something wrong? Remember that I'm your guardian angel. I can do anything for you.
Whis, do you know the whereabouts of Kakarot?
I haven't thought about it, but let me find out. Whis at that moment would begin to look for the whereabouts of Goku. However, great to his surprise when he felt the essence that he had left. Mr. Goku's not in any of the 12 universes, neither in Paradise nor in Hell. It seems to be in a dimension totally different from ours.
I knew it. Kakarot's insect's still alive.
Why the question, Vegeta-sama?
You don't have to worry about that, Whis. All we have to do is become more powerful and agile.
Vegeta and Whis would continue training, but this time with much more dedication. Meanwhile, in the Kingdom of Everything, Zeno-sama was very excited about the Tournament of all the Destroyer Gods, for which there were only 3 days left. Daishinkan at that time would send a communicator to each of the universes.
Remember that in 3 days all the gods must present themselves in the realm of nothingness, so they'll be able to ascend to the position much higher than that of a Destroyer God.
Meanwhile, in Universe 6, Champa and Beerus were very worried since Goku had not left that dimension. That is, Goku apparently had been sealed.
Damn it! If I face Vegeta, he'll finish me quickly. I don't stand a chance against him.
Don't worry, brother. All 11 gods will face him.
Even if the 11 gods face Vegeta-sama, I doubt they'll be able to do anything, since Vegeta-sama's power surpasses even Whis.
This clarification by Vados would leave very surprised Champa and Beerus, who would lose all the hopes they had. That's right, the last 3 days had passed quickly and all the gods had arrived at the platform where the fights would take place.
Gods, welcome to the platform where only one of you will be victorious. Begin!
At that moment, all 11 gods quickly launched themselves against Vegeta, who was not surprised since Vegeta knew that he dethroned Beerus. He would know would be something like this. Vegeta at that moment, with his Ultra Ego state, was able to face each of the gods, starting to have a very even battle. Meanwhile, in the Forbidden Dimension, Yamoshi had already awakened after a great battle they had had.
So after 2 weeks you've woken up. I'm sorry, I think I overdid it.
Don't worry. With this I know you must train much more. Now you have finished your training, you're worthy to be my successor.
I thank you very much. Now I'm leaving this place.
Goku at that moment with a great speed began to cross multiverses and other timelines until he arrived again to the planet of the god of Universe 6, Champa.
Well, the Tournament of the Gods has begun. I can feel the ki of Vegeta up to this distance. Today will be the day of your death.
Goku at that moment would disappear, his ki completely, and would appear in the realm of nothingness. However, Goku had totally controlled his ki that was able to disappear completely, not being perceived by Daishinkan or the Guardians of Zeno-sama. Goku was watching the great battle that Vegeta was having against the 11 remaining gods.
I'm tired of playing with you simple scum. You're nothing.
I swear I'll avenge you for taking the place of my cursed brother. At that moment, Vegeta with a great blow was able to knock Champa out of combat. That's right, the power of Vegeta at that moment had exploded. The other gods were a little afraid and didn't know whether to attack or not. However, Vegeta at that moment would give some blows to all the gods. However, the blows that had connected were in critical places of their energy veins. That is, the flow of ki of each god began to decrease rapidly.
That's all. They don't have the power to face a super god destroyer.
We're not done yet. We plan to finish you off in the name of Beerus.
I don't know why the hell you had so much fear and respect for that stupid cat. I was able to defeat him without even trying hard.
Beerus, who was in the stands next to the Lord, furious, would stand in front of Vegeta. Daishinkan at that moment was going to eliminate him, however Zeno-sama would stop him.
By order of the King of Everything, the old god Beerus will face Vegeta, the new god.
Beerus, without saying a single word, would rush against Vegeta, who put everyone together to surprise out as much more power than all the gods put together.
Apparently you've been training. That's not enough.
I know it's not enough, but with Goku's power, you're nothing.
Vegeta, at that moment, would be furious and give him a powerful blow, which would make him spit blood. The blow had been so strong that it would leave him out of combat. Daishinkan at that moment was going to give the winner of the Tournament of the Gods, but at that moment a voice which Vegeta would recognize quickly would resound through the place. Daishinkan-sama, please, let me fight with Vegeta, but let it be a battle to the death.
Those aren't the rules, but let me consult with Zeno-sama.
At that moment when Vegeta had observed Goku, a shiver ran through his body.
The King of Everything has accepted the match, so you may begin whenever you wish.
Goku at that moment would throw an energy sphere to Vegeta, making him recover all his power.
I hope you're ready, because I plan to crush you with all your power.
Damn insect, I won't let you finish and destroy everything I've achieved.
Vegeta at that moment would launch himself at a great speed. However, despite Goku only using the Ultra Instinct, he was able to dodge each of Vegeta's blows, even counteracting, leaving Vegeta a little hurt. Vegeta at that moment would take some distance.
What the hell? My Ultra Ego must be able to disintegrate him every time I make contact with his body. This can't be happening.
The Ultra Ego and even the Hawkeye is not capable of destroying a power greater than that of its carrier.
Don't say stupid things. I'll finish with you, you damn worm.
I want to see if you can do it. You're nothing compared to me. You're absolutely nothing.
Vegeta, furious again, would give him a rain of blows. All over the place you could see lightning, energy spheres. That's right, the clash of his fists destroyed everything around him. The battle was so amazing that even Daishinkan had been surprised by the power that Son Goku gave off.
Son Goku's power is as great as that of a supreme angel, or even greater. What has he done in all the time he's been missing?
This is not all my power, Vegeta. Now I'll show you the power that no matter how hard you try, you'll never be able to reach.
Goku at that moment began to increase his power in an amazing way. So much was his power that even made everything around him rumble. That's right, Goku had accessed the most powerful transformation, making even Daishinkan fall to his knees.
Since you left me abandoned on that planet, you sealed your fate. So now, die!
Damn Kakarot, you're the worst scum of the entire Saiyan race.
Well, the worst scum will finish you, so say goodbye.
Goku at that moment would create the Dragon Punch. However, there was something different since the dragon that could be seen was a black dragon with brown. That is, the dragon was all the negative energy of Goku's body. When the dragon made contact with the body in Vegeta, hundreds of rays began to cross his body. That is, Goku had reduced Vegeta to simple atoms.
The winner of this tournament is Lord Goku.
Some of the gods approached Goku to begin to explain everything that had happened 1,000 years ago and how Vegeta had sealed him on the planet.
Friend Goku, having the power beyond the King of Everything, wouldn't you like to be the protector of all the universes?
Of course I'd love to. I plan to put an end to the evil in each of the universes.
Zeno-sama at that moment would begin to form a pentagram. That's right, the promotion to a super god destroyer was taking place.
From now on, I'll help every race in the universe.
A pleasure to be at your service, Goku-sama.
My first order as a god is that Beerus returns to be the destroyer god of Universe 7.
So Beerus had regained his position after 1,000 years. All the gods went to their universes while Goku began to take care of each one of the 12 universes. What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter. Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.